Now, in the fifth exercise, words often confused and misused, we are going to pick and underline the right word in the bracket. The first one. First, practice. 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 Makes a man perfect. That's the first sentence. The second sentence, this is a naughty problem. This is a naughty problem to solve. Next. Let us proceed with our work. Let us proceed with our work. Next, the building was the building. The building was raised to the ground. Next sentence. She raised her voice. She raised her voice. She raised her voice and said, I'm not a slave. I am not a slave. Sentence. I refused I refuse to believe. I refuse to believe. I refuse to believe that he is a traitor. Ashoka's reign was full of of peace. I want to buy. I want to buy. I want to buy some good stationery. For my office. For my office. Next one. She was very regular. She was very regular. She was very regular in her diary. Diary. Then the last sentence. A good citizen. A good citizen is jealous. Zealous. For liberty and freedom. Okay, I have the sentences here for you. Now we are going to do the picking and underlining the correct word, the right word from the bracket. That's what we are going to do. The first one is practice makes a man perfect. Practice. This is the first word we are picking and underline. Practice makes a man perfect. This is a naughty problem to solve. Naughty is a difficult. This naughty is naughty children. This is the naughty problem to solve. Let us not proceed with our work. Let us proceed. Let us proceed with our work. The building was raised. The building was raised to the ground. She raised her voice and said, I'm not a slave. She raised. This raised. I refuse to believe. I refuse to believe. Not refuge, that is taking shelter somewhere. I refuse to believe that he is a traitor. Ashoka's reign. Now, this is not that the rain that comes down. Ashoka's the reign. That's the time they ruled, years that he ruled. Ashoka's reign was full of peace. I want to buy some stationery. I want to buy some stationery, and this is the stationery for my office. She was very regular, not diary, writing a diary. A good citizen is jealous No, zealous for liberty and freedom. Now, we have picked and we have underlined the right word in the bracket. Practice, that means you must write all the time, practice, makes a man perfect. This is a naughty means difficult problem to solve. Let us proceed with our work. Okay? The building was razed to the ground, all broken down. She raised her voice, shouted her voice, and said, I am not a slave. I refuse to believe that he is a traitor. Ashoka's reign was full of peace. I want to buy some good stationery for my office. She is very regular in her diary. A good citizen is zealous for liberty and freedom. We learn to pick and we learn to underline the right word in each of these 10 sentences.